Welcome back. Epsilon going up against Rise here. It's going to be game number 2. Just tuning in, Rise able to win game 1. Shocking fashion. Going to head over to Skyrise S&D. Maven, tell me you played a lot of this during Modern Warfare 2. What do you know about it on Search?
I played a lot of pubs. I would get a sniper, and I would basically just snipe for an hour, and I thought that was so fun. That's my knowledge. As far as competitive goes, I haven't really played or followed it too much on the competitive side of things, but definitely a lot of experience with this map. I actually played some game battles back in the day. You know what? I was one of the most dominant players.
Yeah, I don't believe that whatsoever.
That's back. I was young, man. That game came out so long ago. I had the hand-eye coordination of a young man.
Yep. It's going to be
not old. Old.
Dropping down to a second story here, trying to go around the outside.
Around the outside.
Around the outside. And he's going to be going over towards B. It's got 2 players directly in front of him. Can't see either. We can. That sucks for him. And let's see what happens here. It looks like he's going to be putting some shots down mid-map. He's going to elect the challenge. The player for Epsilon is going to be staring in the middle of nowhere. See if Wheats can find Nagafen directly to his right. He's able to take him out. It's going to be Epsilon winning round number 1.
They're able to close out the 2v1, but like you said, I thought they were kind of watching each other. They had backs to the wall, just watching each other's backs there for the cross if anyone came flying through, but somehow he gets one and gets out, almost able to take this, but thankfully, Wheat's not checking that corner, and Naga's been able to pick up the kill.
Yep, Naga able to finish him off there at the end. I was on board with Goonjar for a little bit, just ran straight up the middle of the map. Don't have any idea what he was trying to do. Had a pistol in his hand. He was taken out very quickly. Let's see if anyone running snipers on the side of Epsilon. It looks like nope. Gonna be just SMGs and ARs. They're gonna be on the offensive side of things. We'll kick things off with Remy.
All right, so I'll get eyes on Remy here. And he's gonna catch and drop immediately. 0-2, unfortunately for him. I'm switching up to Swanee right now. Swanee is 3-1 on the 1 streak. You see him up on top pad to see if he can get eyes. He should be able to help his teammate now. Shots come in. He gets the assist. Second one there. He decides to reload. Still at half a clip, and that's going to cost him as he had a second player lined up there, but is going to be tied up here 1-1.
Yeah, he had another player right in his sights. Elected to reload. Probably thought nobody was going to come out and challenge, and he's going to drop here at the hands of Wheat. So Wheat's putting up 5 kills through 2 rounds this far. Nope, Wheats was really good back in the day. There is actually no footage to prove that now. Some of these old maps coming back. Wheats showing what he's actually made of. It's going to be tied 1-1.
Yeah, Pac-Man's going to go like 40-1 on this map. But you see again, yeah, Wheats with the hot star. We'll kick things off with him. They'll get their second try on the offensive side of things. There's one player getting aggressive on that left-hand side pretty much immediately. That's going to be Remy. He's got set up. He's going to be pushing around the outside. He's at the bomb carrier to sides. He's able to pick up the bomb carrier. Nice push there by Remy as Nagafen answers with one as well.
Yep, and Remy looks like he's got another one directly in his sights. It looked like Chino trying to get up top. He was taken out quickly. It's going to be all up to TJ for Rise. Remy able to clean him up. It's going to be Epsilon taking a 1-round advantage. Remy should be the one in your final kill cam. Putting down some nice shots on 3 players that round.
There you'll see the final kill cam from Remy. Like you said, he did kick things off, closed it out as well. That is going to give them the 2-1 advantage. Now, who do you want to watch here on the offensive side?
You know, let's see. They gonna run anything differently this time? Let's see, Remy. Another sub.
I see lots. 2-2. Looks like 2 battles, 2 subs. I'm gonna go with Royalty.
Yep.
You know, he plays best when he can be aggressive, get in your face, and unfortunately, Chino just waiting second story there, able to pick him up so easily. Who got him behind though? No, never mind. I thought he was gonna be able to get behind Chino, but Chino backs up and he's actually able to clean it up. So he will take out a second member. That's 4 up, 4 down. What an easy round there for Rise.
Remy saw one player cross map, elected not to shoot him with the ASM-1, pushed into the Rise base, was taken out quickly. Chino just lurking back there, and you see it's gonna be Wheats picking up the final kill, punching Swanee in the face. See how Swanee reacts. Yeah, he wasn't happy about that. He's gonna flop to the ground. It's gonna be 2-2, all tied up here in map number 2. If you're just tuning in, Rise was able to take game 1. Nope, they're kind of against all odds, so to speak. You know, with the new roster forming just a few hours ago. First time they're playing this map, we're gonna be on board with Goon. He's gonna put some sniper shots down cross map. Not able to hit anyone. Let's see what TJ's doing. TJ sitting all the way in the back. Probably had a sniper in his hand. Just switched over to Val. Sees somebody cross map. Going to throw down some shots. No team can really gain any type of advantage so far on this map, Dave.
Now as we're all tied up, I'm seeing Teach. He got the plat here, trying to get eyes across there to second story. Not able to really see anyone. We'll see. Goons still have. Goon's got his pistol out, basically bumping into weeds. It just seems like, you know, obviously this is new. An old map, but new here in AW. It seems like everyone's a little bit tentative.
Yeah, it looks like TJ knows where Nagafen is. Probably getting the calls for some teammates, just trying to line that up. Look at the spot that he's in. He's actually going to be looking cross
There's a snipe from Goon.
Yep,
Finally
Goon able to get Swanee there.
The second one as well.
See if he can pick up this second kill. Nope, Nagafen able to take him out cross map, so it's going to be TJ pushing up, taking out Nagafen. Wheat's in position to plant the bomb, has a player directly in front of him, going to miss all those shots. The player looks like he's going to be able to get away towards middle, and that's going to be Remy. So Remy, he's going to get away towards mid. He's going to be the last one alive here for Epsilon. Put down some shots. He's going to get flanked from behind. Rise, even with the sloppy play, able to win this round, give them a round advantage.
Yeah, I think Wheat's connected with about 3 of 75 bullets there, but I think he did get the assist on the final kill as they are able to close it out. And I think you'll see Chino here coming from the back, able to claim that. You see Wheat's there. He was jumping in the back trying to take him out. Thankfully, Chino had his cover. And I think it was Chino's actually out to a 7-2 start right now.
Yeah, great start for Chino.
Oh, it's Wheat. Sorry, Wheat's out to 7-2, 5-3 for Chino.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. He was, what, 5-1 at one point now. Going to be 7-2. We'll stay on board with him as he has the hot hand. I mean, it's going to be pushing down low, it looks like. See if he's going to be met by any player. He's going to get those pre-nades out. He's able to kill Remy with one in the first round. Look at Chino, though. Let's see where Chino is. Oh, look at this clever spot by Chino.
Yeah, you know, you think he would have a sniper out here, but he is going to be rocking the bow, and he's finally getting eyes on Nagafen. This is going to be almost an impossible kill, I was going to say, at that range, but he's able to get it. If that player was on the move, I don't think he ever gets that, but he's able to pick one up. The positioning works out. He's on a 4 streak right now. 2 down right now. I take that back. Royalty's the last alive. 1 versus 4. He's a wizard. He plays on 12 cents, but I think this is going to be a little too much.
Looks like Rise starting to gain the advantage here in S&D. It's going to be 4-2 in favor of Rise. And I saw Swanee tweet the other day, you know, some frustration with this Epsilon lineup. Oh, everybody not on the same page. Things seem to be unraveling here against Rise. Looks like they gonna try. I mean, obviously, you know, they win this when they go up 2-0, but you know, 4-2 advantage. Rise wins this round. Going to be very difficult for Epsilon to come back from that one. And it looks like Chino now on a 4 streak for Rise. We'll stay on board with Rise, see what they decide to do on offense.
Yeah, it's funny what you said about Swanee. I talked to him before relegation, and he's like, mate, our communication is lackluster, or something along those lines. But he said they were winning despite that. They were beating everyone. They were playing very good online. But then you heard his frustrations once they actually got to land. You heard him scream a couple times, really get on his team. They weren't calling out. They weren't playing together, but they were still winning games. But that is going to bite you in the end. I mean, a lack of communication is probably the worst thing you can deal with.
Oh, yeah. I mean, communication.
You like my British accent? Was that pretty good?
It was fantastic. You know, communication's so big here. I mean, it separates, obviously, the best teams from ones who are pretty average, and it's going to be 2 dead. Swanee picking up 2 this round. TJ, last one alive in a 1v3. He's going to get 1, putting down some shots across the map, trying to break the glass behind him to jump through. Just not enough time. He's going to get dropped. And Epsilon trying to make the comeback. Swanee, a big part of that, but I agree. I think the biggest thing for this Epsilon team is going to be the communication. If they're able to really just kind of, you know, get on the same page with each other. Obviously, you know, Nagafen and Remy, teammates before on TR, but they didn't have the greatest of communication. They just were some players who so naturally, you know, played with each other. You know, they just kind of understand each other. When they're not calling out, they're not very vocal players. It's going to be difficult for the rest of Epsilon to kind of fit in.
I'm watching Tej right now. He's got the step in the back. I don't think he's really got an angle to get eyes on anyone as it stands. He'll start to move forward, see who's going to be the first player to try to get a little bit aggressive here. Wheat's playing underneath. Remy's actually going to be the first one to pick one up. He had the sniper out. And as he switched over to the pistol, he may have eyes on a player in just a second here. He's actually going to be taken out from behind. 3-2 advantage right now coming in for Rise. Another is going to drop. Royalty, though, unfortunately, going to get the team kill.
Yeah, Royalty team killing Remy, I believe, and it's going to be Royalty on your screen pushing straight through. Nagafen, though, he's going to get shot in the back. Gunjar is going to be able to pick up Royalty on board with Nagafen, trying to find this player around him, not able to do so. It's going to be Rise coming one round away here from taking map number 2.
If they get out to a 2-0 lead, I mean, we almost saw the upset in the first series. I mean, I don't see how you could take Rise in this one, just with how strong you saw Epsilon playing. But again, another thing to take away from it, at the relegation event, you're not playing against the teams that are in the league. You know, you're not playing against the top talent. I still really feel like this is an Epsilon team that can hang with anybody. Right now, though, not able to deal with Rise. And that's got to be... Oh, my God. Remy just got a collateral. I was on with Chino when it hit. Both dropped.
That's unbelievable. Actually, having some controller issues when it happened. As soon as we came back, you saw Remy get the collateral, jumped on board with him a second late. But Epsilon going to win that one. We've seen that shot hit a few times.
From their point of view, they're just running hand in hand and just get dropped by the snipe of Remy.
That's pretty funny. That is actually really funny that Remy's going to get a collateral here. Trying to bring Epsilon back. Usually don't see that, but with this map, so many long lines of sight, I think you're going to start seeing those more often. Saw Pamaj hit a bunch of those during the X Games kind of pro versus athlete match. Granted, it's not pro players, but Pamaj pretty good sniper.
I still think Pamaj fakes all of his clips.
What happened?
He fakes all of his clips.
That's 100% a lie.
I just tell him that every day.
Oh. Well, Epsilon, they're going to be playing this one pretty slow. Who is this for Rise? Looks like we're going to see Goon try and go all the way around the outside. He's going to get tagged up with a nade. Almost falls at the map. Going to try and finish that kill off. Definitely going to be trailing Nagafen. Going to actually pick him up. Remy, though, he's going to take out Goon with the sniper. Remy has the hot hand. As you see at Swanee, he's going to pick up one. But Remy, on a 3 streak, will go on board with him as he has the pistol, trying to work underneath with the sniper rifle.
I'm trying to watch the opposite here to see how Tej and Chino are going to pull this out. You basically have one second story and one in the basement right now. They couldn't be really further away from each other, and that's going to cause Chino to get picked. Tej nowhere close by to effectively trade that out. He's going to be stuck in a 1v2. He's pushing underneath. He may be able to come up behind one player. Making noise, able to get him. So now it's become a 1v1. Swanee will know right where he is. There's only 25 seconds left in the clock. Bomb is across map, so that's going to cause Swanee to just have to turn, go all the way back. Potentially, I think he only has time really to plant this. I guess, yeah, he can really get to either play. What do you think's a smarter plan here?
He has a lot of time. Swanee going to try and plant this at B. See if TJ opts to check anything. TJ just going to hide in the back.
This site's a lot more open, really, to the position of like where his teammate dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Line of sight there compared to A, where he at least had a little bit of cover. But
look at this spot that Swanee's going to sit in.
He's able to get it down, and oh, Tej is checking it. Look at his movement. He's going to check it. No, he backs away. Does he check it? There it is. Oh, he just jumped over his head?
I think he did. Swanee's going to put the shots down.
Mountain. He just gave away his position. Swanee is a mountain! No, they're going to lose the game because Swanee gets startled by a bird. What was that?
I don't know, but TJ able to pick up the final kill there on a 3 streak.
What did Swanee shoot at? Was there a mountain lion in the distance climbing that cliff? Oh,
I don't know what Swanee.
You know what? I love him so much, I'm going to blame his controller. That was clearly a malfunction.
Yep. Swanee trying to put some shots down there. Doesn't connect on TJ. He's able to wrap around the back, able to take him out. It's going to give Rise Nation a 2-0 lead. We'll be back with game number 3 right after this.